Good morning, Energy Express. It's our second to last episode of this season. How does that make you feel? Well, I'm a little sad, but I'm also really happy that I've gotten to know you all. My bucket is full. What does that mean? Well, let's head over to Miss Jenny and learn more.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, I'm Audra.
And today we're going to read Have You Filled a Bucket Today? A Guide to Daily Happiness. It's by Carol McLeod and illustrated by David Messing. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Audra, think about a time when your bucket was full. How did you feel?
I felt really happy.
And think about a time when your bucket was empty. How did you feel then?
I felt really sad.
Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So, how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their buckets. Audra, what's one way that you could fill a bucket?
I can help my mom and dad. I can say hi to the people next to me in class or something.
Those are great ideas. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You will dip into your own bucket too. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You will never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them that you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You can smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You can invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost money, and it doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And by the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. So, Audra, can we be bucket fillers today?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you know I have a bucket right here? Let's take a look. Inside our bucket, we have things called affirmations. Those are really nice things that we can say to each other or to ourselves to fill buckets. So, Audra, here's an affirmation. Can you read it?
You are enough.
You are enough. That's a great way to fill someone's bucket or yourself. Mine says, I'm so glad I met you. I'm so glad I met you, Audra. You want to read another one?
I am happy that you are in my life.
I'm happy you're in my life too. Thank you for helping make the best better, Audra. We got a few more. What else do we have in here? This one's a great one to carry with you. It says, you are awesome. And if you forget, please read this card.
Your smile made me smile.
Aww, and you are loved. So think of ways that you can give little affirmations or kind words to people in your life. Audra, what did we do for our friends?
We made some cards.
We did, and we're going to put them in the mail and send them to our friends. Mine's for my friend Lori. I tell her what a great listener she is and that I really like spending time with her. What's yours about?
Mine is for Eden, and I said, hi Eden, when can we chat?
Okay, did you draw a pretty picture for her?
Yes, I drew a horse.
A horse, because you guys both like horses.
Yes.
So what's one way that you can be a bucket filler? Can you send a card or a note to someone very special to you, like a friend or family member? Or maybe leave a kind note for someone in your neighborhood or your community? You could do that by filling out a card, or maybe making some chalk drawings on the sidewalk that they would see as they're coming through. So think about how you can be a bucket filler and not a bucket dipper. Thank you for listening to our story.
Next up, let's learn how to find some balance in these crazy times.
Today we're going to talk about balance. Do you guys know what balance is?
Well, if you don't, we're going to show you 3 main examples of balance.
So to start off a little easy, if you're sitting down, we want you to stand up and we're gonna have you lift your leg. And we're gonna have your arms down to the side and see how that feels. If you feel a little wobbly, stick your arms out and then let's stick them up top. Now if you get tired, you can switch legs and see if you can do it the same way. So down at your sides, out, and up.
One great book that talks about balance is Caps for Sale. And in the book, the guy just keeps kind of stacking up hats on his head to see how it balances on his body. So we can do something similar with objects around the house. So you can just get like a simple ruler and start putting it on just like one finger and seeing where you need to put it to keep it balanced. So like that's almost there, and then that's pretty good. So you can just play around and see where you need to put your finger to keep it balanced. And then something that's a little harder to do once you get the ruler is a pencil. So you can just put your finger in different places to see where it needs to be. So why do you think it's more balanced more to the left than the right? You can like play around with that, but if you look, there's this eraser and that's not on the other side. So it's not balanced, so you need more weight over here, if that makes sense. So you can just play around with little objects around your house and see what you need to do to balance different items.
Another good example of balance is this book called Moret on the High Wire. It's a story about a girl who learns how to walk the tightrope, and she teaches herself. And it talks about her struggles going up and down and falling off the wire. So another example of balance that also can go through some struggles is our own balancing girl, so our own Moret. So I have here this little balancing girl. She's just made of paper, and I'm going to try to balance her on my finger. And as you can see, she keeps falling off. So what we need to do is find objects around our house to help her balance. And I have here a balancing girl who balances just fine. Now what I used was some paper clips, and you can find your own balancing act of paper clips, whether that be 2 paper clips like I have here. You can add more, take more away, depending on how big they are. But this just goes to show that even though she looks like she could balance, you need to find your own way.
So another great book to read, which is one of my favorites, is called The Balancing Act. And it just talks about 2 little mice who go through their day with a balance, and they bring their friends along to try and help figure out how to balance them. So today I brought my friends along and we're going to try and balance them. So it's obviously not balanced, so we're going to have to put another one on the other side, and it pretty much balances out. So we'll keep adding. Still a little unbalanced. Pretty close, we're getting there. That's pretty balanced, and now we have 2 left. And that's balanced.
We hope you've enjoyed our lessons on balance today.
Remember, there are many different ways to practice balance.
So we want you to try and find one way and one thing to balance throughout your day.
And next up, it's story time with the Rice family.
Hi everyone, my name is Toby Rice, President and CEO of EQT. And I'm here with 3 very special people, my children.
Roxy, Mickey, and Rigsby.
And we love to read, right guys? Do we love to read?
We love to read.
Okay, tonight we're gonna be reading our favorite book, which is Go Dog Go. And this is actually the first book that I learned how to read. And this is the first book that Roxy learned how to read.
Me too.
And we love reading in our beds right before bedtime, right guys?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna read this book. So this is Go Dog Go by P.D. Eastman, also named Dr. Seuss.
Come on.
And here we go. Dog.
Go.
Big dog, little dog. Big dogs and little dogs, black and white dogs. Hello, hello. Do you like my hat? I do not. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good job. Good job, Rigsby. Oh, a little dog going in. 3 big dogs going out. A red dog on a blue tree.
And a blue
dog on a red tree.
And a green
dog on a yellow tree. Where's the yellow tree? Yep. Good one, Mick. Some big dogs and some little dogs going around in cars. A dog out of a car. 2 big dogs going up. A little dog going down. The green dog is up. The yellow dog is down. The blue dog is in. The red dog is out.
Like this. Kick you out.
That's right.
Doggy.
1 dog up on a house. 3 dogs down in the water. Who likes to swim?
Me. I love to drink the water.
A green dog over a tree.
I like to drink the water.
A yellow dog under a tree.
To get more shade.
2 dogs in a house on a boat in the water. A dog over the water. A dog under the water. Who can hold their breath?
Me. Daddy.
Uh-oh. Hello again. Hello. Do you like my hat? I do not like your hat. Goodbye again. Say
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good
See,
job.
when they're on the water.
That's right. The dogs are all going around and around and around. Go around again. Who likes the carnival?
Me.
The sun is up. The sun is yellow. The yellow sun is over the house. It is hot out here in the sun. It is not hot here under the house. Uh-oh. Now it is night. 3 dogs at a party on a boat at night. Oh my goodness. Dogs at work. Work, dogs, work. Dogs at play. Play, dogs, play.
He's playing baseball.
Playing baseball game. Big swing. Yeah, good swing. Hello again. Hello. Rigsby, I need you to say goodbye. Do you like my hat?
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I do not like that hat.
I don't like that hat.
Goodbye again.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dogs and cars again, going away. Going away fast.
Like this.
Super fast.
Like me.
Look at those dogs go. Go. Dogs go. Go.
Stop. Go.
Stop.
It's
Dogs stop. The light is red now.
Stop.
Go dogs go. The light is green now.
Like the birdie.
Two dogs at play up on the top. Go down, dogs. Do not play up there. Go down.
They shouldn't be going up there.
Now it is night. Night is not a time for play. It is time for sleep. The dog go to sleep. They will all sleep all night.
Hey, Daddy, no.
Now it's day. The sun is up. Now it's the time for all dogs to get up. Yep. Get up. It is day. Time to get going. Go, dogs, go. This is stuck in the bed.
Daddy, go on to night one more.
There they go. Look at those dogs go. Why are they going fast in those cars? What are they going to do? Where are they?
Big tree and have
Where
a
are
party.
those dogs going? Look where they are going. They are all going to that big green tree over there.
Yes, we are. What are they gonna do over there?
Now the cars stop. Now all the dogs get out. And now look where those dogs are going. What? To the tree. To the tree. What's up there in that tree? Let's see. Up the tree. Up the tree. Up they go. To the top of the tree. Why?
Because they want to have a party.
Will they work there? Will they play there? What is up there on top of that tree?
What the heck?
What the heck? A dog party.
A big dog
Party. Big dogs, little dogs. Red dogs, blue dogs, yellow dogs, green dogs, black dogs, and white dogs are all at a dog party. What a party. Wow, look at all the cool things in this tree. It's a party up there. It really is a dog party. Okay, let's
This
get...
one.
Yeah.
What if his feet fall off?
Oh my gosh. Hello again. Hold on, Rox. And now, do you like my hat?
I do.
What a hat. I like it. I like that party hat.
I like that party hat.
Do you like the party hat?
Me too.
All right. Uh-oh. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
I hope this story
Everybody say
was
the end.
good. The end.
And now we'll finish the day with another book, Stella Luna, read by our pal Nicole.
Hi, my name's Nicole. I am an AmeriCorps member with Energy Express, and today we are going to read Stella Luna by Janelle Cannon. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. "I'll name you Stella Luna," she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stella Luna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stella Luna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster, into the forest below. The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stella Luna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stella Luna's tiny feet, wrapping her wings about her. She clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother," Stella Luna squeaked, "where are you?" By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again, she dropped. Flump! Stella Luna landed head first in a soft, downy nest, startling the 3 baby birds who lived there. Stella Luna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet," chirped Flitter. "Shh, here comes Mama," hissed Pip. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stella Luna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Plop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. Stella Luna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and slept at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing, except for one thing. Stella Luna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once, when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet griping the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant! You're going to fall and break your necks." The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stella Luna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all the rules of this house." Stella Luna promised. She ate bugs without making faces, she slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stella Luna behaved as a good bird should. All the babies grew quickly. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stella Luna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. "I'm just like them," thought Stella Luna. "I can fly too." Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stella Luna tried to do the same. How embarrassing. "I will fly all day," Stella Luna told herself. "Then no one will see how clumsy I am." The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stella Luna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. "The sun is setting," warned Flitter. "We had better go home, or we will get lost in the dark," said Flap. But Stella Luna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The 3 anxious birds went home without her. All alone, Stella Luna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. "I promised not to hang by my feet," Stella Luna sighed, so she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near. "Hey," a loud voice said. "Why are you hanging upside down?" Stella Luna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. "I'm not upside down. You are," Stella Luna said. "Ah, but you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down," the creature said. "I'm a bat. I am hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up." Stella Luna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stella Luna told them her story. "You ate bugs?" stuttered one. "You slept at night?" gasped another. "How very strange," they all murmured. Wait, let me look at this child," a bat pushed through the crowd. "An owl attacked you?" she asked. Sniffing Stella Luna's fur, she whispered, "You are Stella Luna. You are my baby." "You escaped the owl?" cried Stella Luna. "You survived?" "Yes," said Mother Bat as she wrapped her wings around Stella Luna. "Come with me, and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live." But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark, or we will crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Soon, the bats found a mango tree, and Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I lived, cheered Stellaluna, as she stuffed herself full. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. Okay, let's go, agreed Pip. They hang by their feet and they fly at night, and they eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained, to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, I feel upside down here. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said excitedly. We will fly at night. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Ay, shrieked Flap. They're going to crash, gasped Stellaluna. I must rescue them. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped a branch. Stellaluna hung from the limb above them. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark, too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. How can we be so different and feel so much alike, mused Flitter. And how can we feel so different and be so much alike, wondered Pip. I think this is quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna, but we're friends, and that's a fact. And there's some cool bat facts at the end of this story. And that's it.
Hey, Energy Express friends, did you have a fun day? I know I did. Well, we'll see you again soon for more fun and more activities. Have a good one. Bye-bye.